Now, Larry, let's jump on some Peacemaker, episode 6. Let me show you a very defining clip for me from this particular episode. It was like, whoa. We called it last week. We called it. Take a look at this. No. Thank you.
Man,
Lord, Larry,
woo.
and the Asian lady deep down when the butterfly took possession of her body, the butterfly told her partner that she really liked you.
Yeah.
And I love the scenes where the alien was talking on behalf of the woman, because you remember they broke it down in this episode.
Yeah.
They know some of your thoughts. They broke down the butterfly that's inside of Mern.
Mhm.
Mern, the guy he's inside of, was a vicious, evil, mean son of a something. And the butterfly basically took him off the street. But Larry, just talk to me about your feelings about this episode. This was a very good episode.
It was
pretty much everything from top to bottom. Even John Cena. See, this Negro. See,
do we have
Larry,
good timing?
Larry, where was he at last week when the episode was horrible? He want to show back up. He want to show back up when the thing get good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a man who has earned himself on my featured channels page. I give you guys the legend of the one take big dog.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh man,
what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I feel like 1 week we all had to wear headbands, like get the bandanas cracking like one take,
Look, because I done told y'all this right here, y'all gonna see me live throw all my Miami Dolphins shit in the trash in support of Blind 4-Way. I'm not lying. I'm done. But my big homie, talk to me about this show, man. This episode was bananas, man. Give me your likes, your dislikes. Last week, I was just telling people I had apologized to you. Larry was there. I had apologized to you about John Cena. Then last week, I was like, I take all that back. But you know what?
John Cena was putting in some acting this time. He didn't say anything, but when he was at that piano, boy, he was putting in some. He was emoting.
Hey,
he was emoting.
Larry, before one take jumped in, I was gonna say that did it for me.
Yeah,
I mean the just sheer quagmire he's in mentally with killing people, and then he's portraying that through music, how he's feeling. Yo, one take it away, man. I might watch it again tonight.
I'm on the same kind of wave right now. Now, first of all, let me go ahead and make a disclosure for last week.
Oh Lord! Oh God!
Look, check me out. I had already received word that Lamont was not a fan of that episode, and I just so happened to be out of town at the time, so I'm like, I can't hear his displeasure with it. Listen.
He couldn't find a bathroom. He couldn't find a bathroom to record in.
I sat back and watched the whole thing and didn't say nothing. I just like, I'm going to take this one on the chest for that. Because I understand. Yeah. It dipped a little bit last week. It dipped. I knew that.
It did.
But it came back with what might be the best episode of the season.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Oh, no question.
It was great.
No question. Definitely.
Listen, now you did something else, because I went back and I reviewed the tape, because when you said you called hardcore knowing something, but at the same time, I want to put this out there. I also was in that boat because I said there's no way he's going to survive that bomb.
Yeah.
So we rolling.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I do want to talk about the episode, but it's just something I want to bring up right now, though. Who is Kia's sister, man? And this, because now I'm wondering, and out of Bio's wife, she said, my sister let us borrow some money. Let's just get our stuff and go back to Gotham. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Listen, I would rather be out there fighting butterflies 24/7 than go spend 6 minutes in Gotham. There's no way. Like, no.
One take. Where it's at? I had the picture pulled for that. I got it in here. Let me find that picture because I thought me and Larry was gonna have to talk about this, but I overheard that same thing. One take. I overheard that. Here it is. It was when they was having this conversation right here. This got me thinking they trying to say she might be Barbara Gordon's secret sister.
That's what I didn't want to go there, but that's exactly what I was thinking.
There you go.
I'm thinking like, man, is this going? Because if this ties in, ooh, that'll be.
But wait, one take. That's not the only one who had a sister by another father. Selena Kyle, Catwoman, had a sister that made a comic book run too.
You know, Selena probably got some money because much she steal and sell.
Yeah, she should.
Oh, that was.
She should.
Oh, that would be nice.
Now the key here is one take. Are they going to take that story anywhere else? And I got to think they are. I just got to think that they're going to do that because this show is getting great reviews, highly rated. People love it.
Yeah.
And Adebayo is about to be stuck in a hard situation. I mean, in this conversation, she basically told you she was having a moral clusterfuck. You know, she's been lied to by this person. Her mama don't know what's going on. She need to come clean. And the girlfriend said, let's run. My sister got money in Gotham.
Gotham.
Who am I dressed up as? I'm dressed up as Batman. Bruh, look, take it away one take, because I caught that too.
Yeah, listen, okay, as far as the episode goes, this from the comedy from when the White Dragon was getting out of jail, he said ching chong, chicken and chopsticks, and she told him he looked like a donkey and shit on his head, laughing hysterically.
That was great.
All the way to the school where this man Peacemaker might have a child. Like that blew me away. Also, he's just sitting there insulting all of these kids. All of these kids, bro. I don't even know. And I was wondering, I'm like, why is he at a school? And then I seen Jamil, the guy who this dude technically didn't even help him get out the hospital at all. Like Peacemaker was like free to go. So it's like you really owe this man nothing.
Nothing.
But now I love Vigilante, man.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Like his comedy is just so on point, and everything he said is just so. It's at the wrong time, bro. It's like, what are you?
No,
he's literally asking, bro.
Look, it's at the wrong time for him, but for us as fans, it's perfect. It's
perfect.
Bro,
why is he up there talking about? Why is he up there talking about? Who am I? Which one? Can you tell me equally apart? Which one's us?
Larry, I was dying laughing. That and then the fact he asked in golf, he said, "What's your favorite color?" It's like, dude, yes or no question. What do you think? Say, well, how you expect me to follow all these rules? It's like there's one rule. I was dying, man.
But one take, you know what make it so sweet for Vigilante? He goofy as hell, but he can kick your ass. Like, don't get him twisted. Don't get him twisted. Yeah.
He was so ready to kill the cop. It's like he said, no, she's a cop. He's like, she's a cop. Like, no, she's a cop. Like, what are you? I'm like, he had.
But what about when they were running? What about he was running? He threw that knife, and Peacemaker was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "He's paralyzed at most," you know.
Larry, you just brought up something else. Eagly is a complete savage too. That's the first time I think we've seen Eagly in action.
Yeah,
he was trying to stop Vigilante from killing people Eagley was taking people's eyeballs out.
Eagley redeemed himself like immediately because that was like he was on top of their mobile home playing with that little scrunchie or whatever it was. We were like, Eagley, what are you doing? And then when they get in the open field, then he's like, okay, now he's out there getting it in.
Bro, look, I told y'all. I remember the first time I said Vigilante is going to be a fan favorite and Eagley is going to be a fan favorite. I told y'all. You could just see it. You could just, I mean, dude had me wanting to go back and recap his best moments so far this season. Because him and Eagley, like Larry said, Eagley touched down this past episode.
Hey, Lamar, I think we missed a couple super chats. There was one from Tyrone Graves, like $1.99. There was another one that just came through from Antoinette. My super chatters, my bad. Let me get y'all on up in here. Antoinette says Peacemaker is freaking hilarious. The fact that the dad said Ching Chong chopsticks and then Sophia translated it. Oh my god, I was dying. I was dying, man. But wow, Larry, jump on in here, man. Jump on in here with one take. Talk to us a little bit about what you like, Larry. There was nothing to dislike this week. No, this was a great. I'm sorry. This was a great episode. I mean, I'm loving it. The only thing I was rooting for. What's her name? The Asian lady. I was rooting for her partner not to get a butterfly. And I was like, they got to keep one of them without a butterfly.
I know.
I was like, run, man, run, but he didn't make it. So
there was no way he was getting away.
But I love that scene where, right after she took over and she said, she really liked you. And you see her with the weird face trying to smile. And she was like, that smile, every time you take over a different body, it's always something different. And you can see there. And then they all came out of they're walking, with all in slow motion. They're all with that crazy smiles. So
good.
And that dude, I don't know what I guess they killed the other butterfly that was in him and took over him again.
No, apparently he wasn't a butterfly. I thought he was.
I thought he was.
I think the butterfly that's in Mern used the knowledge of their relationship to call him and use him. Because Mern used to be a terrible person, and we see how terrible he is. He is executing people. And did y'all catch the little clip at the end where he's trying to figure out how to cry?
That dude looks like Eddie Munster. Man.
How about the score when Homegirl came to the police department talking about the girl is a monster, and then they showed the racist ass granddaddy having sex with a fucking skinhead who had breasts like a man. Then she put on the hood too, and all that was being like they was talking to us through the music. She's a monster. They was talking about the butterfly that got into the Asian lady, and one take you called it. You said that this was spaceships. You called it.
Yeah.
You said it was spaceships, and it was spaceships with the rest. She was calling in the reinforcements, but this is what I need y'all to tell me. Why was this butterfly trying to be friends with Peacemaker at first? Now the butterfly want to kill him again. It went from, I'm going to kill you in this woman. I'm going to kill you while I'm in this woman. Now I'm going to be your friend, put a peace sign on the glass jar you got me in. And then as soon as I get in a human, I'm here to kill you. What's up with that?
Do you think the butterfly was trying to manipulate him to let them out? Like, hey, look at this. I'm doing a peace sign. Like, hey, let me out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing. That's the first thing I thought. And I thought they was going to drag that out. I didn't know they was going to let this butterfly get away this week. So when Vigilante fell off that tree, I was just, if y'all could have heard me, I said a bad word. My wife was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, this fool done fell out the tree and the butterfly about to probably get, I thought the butterfly was going to get in his butt. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought that for a moment too.
Though. This man said, I said, that's how you fall? I said, that's how you fall? Do you know what the situation is? We have the SWAT team after us. We have an alien that goes inside of people's body, and you fail because you want to symbolize, hey, I thought we was getting drunk this weekend.
He said, "Where's your car?" He said, "I Ubered here."
Oh my God, man! This dude, man, dude. I wonder, fellas, do you think the writers knew that Vigilante would get this much fanfare when they wrote this story?
Bro, I don't think you can predict the kind of just. He is the perfect asset to this show. Like, like the comedian, even the moment with the phone. He didn't give Peacemaker time to say anything before he threw out his phone. He said it was a secure line. He said, "Oh,
man."
Bro, you terrible.
But did y'all catch this? Look at the ringtone. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world,
right?
Dog, he's something else, man.
Oh my God, man!
Bro,
look,
he is the perfect James Gunn character. Like, perfect embodiment of what James Gunn character.
All day long, man.
I think that butterfly, though. I think that butterfly might end up saving Peacemaker at some point. I think he's gonna repay him because Peacemaker kept him alive. He could have just killed him. He could have just squashed him, and he kept he kept him. He put him in the jar. He kept feeding him. He kept him alive. I think when push comes to shove, I think Peacemaker might need some saving. I think that butterfly might actually do it.
Now Larry, now you talking. You talking like a guardian of the galaxy, talking about somebody needing some saving. Because think about this, fellas. That butterfly was in the woman John Cena fucked in the butt. In any chance that butterfly could have got a taste of his DNA, maybe that he inseminated something in that moment before the woman died, and that's why the butterfly wants to preserve Cena.
No. That one was in Golf.
The Senator.
Senator. This was in the Senator. So Golf was in the Senator. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting my butterflies.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Larry. I'm a little jealous you said that first because I can see it happening now. I feel like it's gonna happen now. I wish I would have thought of it first. I really wish I would have thought of it first. I can see it happening, though.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he or she now, because it's in Detective Song. I think she's gonna end up saving Peacemaker at some point.
Yeah. So, you do?
Yeah, I think she's probably gonna end up saving. I think she's gonna end up saving him from his own dad.
But Larry, why would she do that when she's got to be at odds with Mern? Because one take you called this too. You always said Mern is a butterfly, but you've been on the wagon. He's not evil. That's what you said, and he's not. He just came clean. Right. That we know of. But Hardcore knew it, and I said she knew something. Right. And Beard Guy knew it, but he tried to go la 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 la. And now that's what he did.
That was hilarious.
So at this point, why would this butterfly want to save Peacemaker when it's looking like a scenario of Mern is the good part of their species, and this chick done brought in the evil part and reinforced it and really want to take over the earth?
I think it's just a matter of repaying a debt. I think that's what it's just going to be, repaying a debt, because he kept that butterfly alive and fed it. He could have just squashed it. He could have not have captured it and let somebody else capture it, and they would have probably just killed it or experimented on it. Instead, he put it in the jar and fed it and tried to figure out what to do with it. And I think when push comes to shove, it's just going to repay a debt.
Yeah, and I think to Larry's point, even Mern mentioned when they first came there, they weren't evil. It's just like they slowly became that, and he's just like, nah, this ain't right. So maybe that might have okay, this dude could have just shot me, you know what I'm saying? But he and then he's feeding like to Larry's point. I think that is a debt that's probably gonna be repaid. Now, once that debt's repaid, I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
Yeah, then all bets are off at that point.
So, fellas, talk to me about the evidence that they got, that they pulled out the book from Peacemaker's house, that homeboy came and gave this press conference like he's Johnny Cochran going white, and they searching for Peacemaker. So talk to me about that book. And look, I sure hate it for my man over there on his left. God, why did they have to let the butterfly get him? I ain't over that, man. That hurt me. That hurt me because I was just like, dude, you gotta get away. You gotta get away.
I wanted him to get away. There was no way he's getting away from all that.
Exactly. There was no way. No way.
Unless there was like an escape door that had some.
I thought he was gonna let him trip and fall and pass out, and he wasn't gonna be able to get in him. Or something. I thought something.
He needed to grab a fire extinguisher and start spraying him or something.
or no, forget the fire extinguisher. Set a fire. What are you talking about?
I mean, if you can get one, I'm just thinking the closest thing you can get.
Came in there like a boss, though. Like she came in there like a boss.
She really did.
This one take missed it. Oh, my bad. I done deleted it already. I was about to say that's what I had as the opening clip because that meant the score, the way she walked in, the whole.
Oh no, I was watching for sure.
Okay,
yeah, I was watching right now.
That was unbelievable.
That was dope.
So now, what's in that book? Talk to me about that book, One Take. Talk to me about the confines of that book.
See, the book has to be probably one of the weirdest points of this. Because Adebayo's whole thing from Waller was to plant the book in Peacemaker's house. So I don't was Peacemaker meant to find the book or what? Because once the police find it, I kind of feel like what they would have wanted. I don't think Peacemaker would have thought, oh, I had this book. Because he even says like, no, I don't have a diary. It's like,
what did he say? He said, I have a notebook, but I don't really write in it or something.
Right.
Exactly. Like, who was meant to find that diary? That's one of the things. Like, Waller has more.
Now, check this out. Now, his daddy has worked for Waller in the comics. So did she want the daddy to come find it? Is she going to be coming to try to help the daddy in this situation? I mean, because look, it's about to be a 3-way fight coming next week. You've got the Bad Butterflies, you've got Team Peacemaker, and you got the daddy that done suited up in some suit of armor like he about to be Iron Man. And in the next clip I'm going to show y'all, because I've been showing y'all what happens next episode. He letting things out of that suit. It's cutting loose. Yeah. So
now the only thing about the diary is I don't think Waller's behind it because when they were reading stuff about the diary, they were talking about the butterflies and the alien invasion and all the stuff that they've been investigating, but they were saying that Waller didn't know about this. So if Waller didn't know about it, how would she know to even have this stuff put in the diary so it could be found?
Somebody that's working with Waller might have had it put in the diary, or one of her subordinates might have had it put in the diary and didn't give her all the full information about it. She just knows tidbits of the story, and for all we know, it could be a test of her daughter because the daughter thinking Waller don't know nothing. When had Amanda Waller not known nothing?
She did. Like she did a Zeke. You don't know nothing about nothing.
You don't know nothing. But when has Amanda Waller not? Amanda Waller don't like Superman. She don't like Batman. Like they keep that in mind. She's not really a good person.
No, not in the slightest. They constantly remind you of that. They constantly remind you of that. Like no, but I feel like it has some major significance. I don't think we've seen the full extent of it just yet, though. I think we still have 2 episodes left, which I thought was 10 episodes. I'm kind of disappointed it's only 8, but it is what it is. It's shaping up, where it makes sense at the end in like the next 2 episodes. But I don't know. But this is something else I got to bring up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know that Peacemaker was the one who killed his brother.
Yeah.
They've been flashing back to that the whole season.
Yeah,
but I didn't know it was him who did it.
Who you thought that little kid was?
I knew it was his brother, but I thought his dad might have did it on accident. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right.
I didn't know if Peacemaker actually killed his own brother. So you see why he trying, and like, of course, his brother was his dad's favorite, so he's trying to like make up for that, trying to take his brother's spot. That's why he's been so, I don't even want to say I guess you can say forgiving of like all the horrible things his dad has done and stuff, because he's like, damn, I killed my brother. Like, the only way to make amends is to do literally whatever my dad said. That's tough.
But but they had to put that in the story, because how many other circumstances is there out there from which your daddy is a neo-Nazi racist and you still stick by him and you don't take him out yourself? The situation is the guilt that he's ridden with probably makes him want to feel like he's got to do the bidding of his dad to some degree and accept all his dad's flaws, because the daddy loved the older brother more than him, and you the reason why the son is dead. So that was,
what?
Go ahead, Larry.
I was just gonna say one thing I'm curious about. I want to know if that combination to get into that room is going to be significant, because they were real intentional on having like a tight shot right there and showing us the combination of him getting into the room. So I'm wondering if somehow it's going to come into play where maybe Peacemaker needs to get back in there to get some gear, or Vigilante, or somebody has to get back in there. I wonder if that combo is going to come into play somehow.
Larry, 100%. I mean, like, you ain't even got to think that. They got to get in this room. They're going to have to get in this room.
They done been in there, remember? When he stole all the helmets.
I'll tell you, man, when I saw that dude, I saw that White Knight dude, I was thinking to myself, boy, you just forget civil liberties. Just, if I'm a cop, I'm just going, I'm taking this dude out. I'm not arresting you. I'll just deal with the consequences later.
Bullets don't work on this suit, bro. Bullets don't work. It
does seem like that.
Maybe I'll try
vibranium.
Fire.
Yeah. You can try something else. It ain't vibranium, but bullets ain't gonna work on this suit, bro. And then you got look at these dudes. Hell, White Knight.
Bro, listen, the fact that this man said, I'm finna go get my wee licked on, and then I'm gonna go kill my son. And he went to do exactly that. I said, oh wow.
And he did it too. I mean, literally, this is where he's coming from. He just got out the bed, ain't even went and washed this pee-pee. And then, first of all, you done went and smashed this woman who, after you get out the bed with her, she puts on her KKK hood and shit. What kind of world we living in right now, Larry, where we got white folks don't want to put on a mask, but back in the day wanted to keep a hood on their head. And then he puts this whole suit on.
She didn't put on a shirt before she put on a mask. I'm like, damn. You didn't put on a top before you put on your mask.
Nothing. And
I was then, like, that armor has to rub.
Right. And you about to be in this suit. You about to be in this suit with the smell of PUSSY all over your body. And who knows when the hell you're going to get out of it, bro.
Chlamydia everywhere. Chlamydia everywhere.
Everywhere. He got to make it clap.
He didn't shower. He just came out of it. It's going to smell like Badussi.
Yeah, man. Now, fellas, we've got to watch this preview and give some predictions on what we're going to do. So, to be honest with you, you dudes have been pretty spot on with most of y'all predictions, for real. As a unit.
Since Hawkeye, we've been on the road.
We've been on top of this thing, man. So here we go with episode 7, my people. Take a look.
I know I couldn't trust these people. Where are you going? Kill this fucking cow. We are? Cool.
You planted a diary in Peacemaker's trailer. He was your friend.
I'm not made for this shit. I don't want to be here no more. So I'm leaving.
Open up! Police!
Ding dong, bitches! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now.
Let's go. Dad, what are you doing?
What I should have done long ago.
What? This motherfucker can fly?
Yeah, man.
He can fly?
Yeah.
No. That's way too much power for an evil person to have.
Hey.
Larry, Thanos was evil. Okay.
No, Thanos was right.
Oh,
Thanos was even. Come on now, Hawkeye even said so. You know, Hawkeye was just. I mean, Thanos was just an environmentalist. He might have been a little off, but he's just an environmentalist. He's trying to protect the universe.
We cannot take Hawkeye word when he was under duress when he made those statements. So we can't take him for granted. we can't take none of that. But see,
Thanos is different. He wasn't trying to attack one particular group. He was just simply saying everybody, out of everyone, half has to go. He was just simply just saying it's for the protection of all of the world and our resources.
Larry, that's a group.
Go.
Yeah, that's a group.
Everyone.
That's a group.
Not the black folks, not the Mexicans, not the Asians, not everybody. It was just everybody got to go.
Just half of the people in the universe got to go.
Done.
That's a group. That's a group if I ever heard of a group. So half this butterfly generation is dead. That's a group.
Done.
You know? Done.
They gone.
But fellas, what did you see from this trailer that you think is going to happen next week? What are you looking forward to? I want to see this suit. They showed us a little bit of it, and it looks like they are sticking to the foundations of the comics, but adding a little more to it, which, hey, I'm fine with that. But what do you guys see happening? I'll go with you first, Larry. What you see? What you want?
I want to see him with I want to see at least half the episode of him suffering excruciating pain as he dies slowly for a good 30 minutes. Damn. That's what I want to see. Okay. I want to see him. I want to see a butterfly get in him and bleed him out.
Wow.
And then burst out of his butthole, just explode out of his ass and have the dude just up there just gutted, just with his lower intestine spilled out. That's what I want to see.
Oh
my man want mutilation.
I want it graphic. Don't imply it. I actually want to. I'm usually not into graphic violence, gory stuff. I want to see that with him, and then I want to see some black kids come and take his suit and paint it over with some red, black, and green, and rock it
and say Wakanda forever, happy Black History Month.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead, One Take. What you got, my brother? What you got?
Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna get all that, Larry, but I would love to see it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
That happened earlier this season, I think is definitely gonna come into play. I don't think White Dragon makes it to episode 8. I think he gets took out next episode, rightfully so. What? Hopefully, in some he's not making it unless now this is now Larry. You brought up a point in all of that, but I don't know how I would actually want to see that play out because if he actually gets a butterfly put in him with that suit. I don't see I see them losing badly.
But here's the problem. The butterfly takes over when it gets in you, not him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But still, you still gonna have a butterfly.
The butterfly.
Right. But maybe it's a good butterfly.
Yeah, maybe it's a good one.
That would be great. That would be a great flip. If they've been fighting him all episode, and then all of a sudden a butterfly takes over and they're like, wait a minute, why is he not trying to kill us? Why is he trying to help us?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe the butterfly that's in Detective Song pops out a song and jumps into him to save Peacekeeper. Yeah.
Now, how is the butterfly going to get inside the suit?
He gonna do something. Evil villains to take off their masks and monologues.
Yeah. Villains always have to tell all their story. They have to go through a whole 5 minutes of telling everybody why they're doing stuff and what they're gonna do to them and everything else. It's like just do it.
Yeah, but something else I think is actually gonna come into play if that doesn't happen is remember when they was looking at the suit and Vigilante told them like that suit has like some spaces in between the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you paid attention because that's exactly how it's going to go down. 100%. No. 100%. 100%. That's exactly how it's going to go down, man. Wow. Well, One Take. I'm glad you came through.
This is what I want to know.
We can't forget about Judomaster either.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Are we after Judomaster comes back and expresses his anger? Are we gonna get Judomaster on the right side?
I think so, man.
Because wasn't the whole thing he was working with the senator? It wasn't the senator supposed to be sort of a good guy? Like, wasn't he supposed to be a sort of a good butterfly?
I was about to say something. That's the thing. See, that's the Murn actually could be bad. It's still a possibility because don't forget, Judomaster was about to tell Peacemaker something before Adebayo shot him.
That's right.
Like he was about to say, you don't know about the butterflies. They aren't as bad as you think. They might be.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, and we was also trying to figure out, was Adebayo in on something with Mom? How can we not speculate that when she planted that book and she shot Judomaster?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, everything I've ever read with her sneaky ass in it, whenever she come off like she's trying to be helpful, she never is. Never.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of kids. There's gonna be a whole bunch of white kids getting their ass kicked this Halloween from they start come out dressed as the White Dragon.
Man.
They're gonna be getting
what a bad man.
They're gonna be up there getting mollywopped. And then it's gonna be you have a whole bunch of them college kids down in Alabama and UT and all these places. They're gonna have all that stuff. They're gonna have their pictures taken, and then 15, 20 years later when they run for office, they're gonna have all those pictures pop up talking about why were you dressed as the White Dragon? And I was just playing. It was just a fun Halloween thing. I was playing a DC character. Nah. You know what you did.
Exactly. And big shout out to the homie Big Buzz 703 coming through with the super chat, talking about Wano Grump is trying to get another loan to buy that White Dragon suit. He's talking about Donald Trump. That ain't gonna help him win no election. So,
maybe it'll help him drink water. He won't have to drink with two hands.